kicked off with tag team competition. No stranger to Skyfire fans.
Antonio Rivers, Boa Silva, the Pumpline, pumping up the energy here to start off our night here at Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre. Guys have brought so much energy, so much tenacity to the tag team division here at Skyfire Pro. I am so happy to see them in action to kick off our night, Jordan.
No better way to get us kicked off here in Sleepless Nights, our Sleepless Night. Barry Sweeney, of course, celebrating Mother's Day in style in Chula Vista. And it's a very interesting dynamic because we have the Pumpline, an established and very successful tag team here in Skyfire, against an unknown commodity, a duo that is teaming up for the first time ever by my count.
That's for sure. We have the locker room.
Well, from one insufferable person to another.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your honor and privilege to be greeted by the coach today on Mother's Day. Now, this match is scheduled to be who cares and who gives a crap.
Who gives a crap about you? Easy.
Against the locker room of Coach Mack and Holly Baha.
Yes, that's a guy that dresses up like a dog muffin.
But as you can clearly see, Holly Baha has overdone the band training and is unable to give it a go here today.
So much for the locker room. That's an injury reserve.
I am a great coach, and I have a game plan. As much as I would love to just beat the tar out of both of them on myself, they said I can't do that. So I have to have a tag team partner. So I brought in an esteemed member of my staff. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you El Asistente.
Who? The assistant?
That is the translation, and that is El Asistente. Perhaps the assistant coach. I mean, we see the similar shirts. And this is a...
Jordan, we were already talking about unknown commodities here with the locker room, Javi Baja and Coach Mack Wilkes. Now with his apparent, whatever coordinator this is, a staff with money, I don't know how he's paying them, but now we have more than two. Where Javi Baja's hobbled him, and I have no idea where he's going to go.
It's an excellent point, Barry. The Pumpline already preparing for a team they could not study tape for. Wilkes and Baja had never teamed before. Now they're in the ring with the coach and a competitor they've never even seen, period. Not just teaming with the coach, but they've never seen at all. This has got to throw a wrench in the game plan of the Pumpline, but they do not seem phased.
Absolutely, and not only that, but having the lucha.
Whoa, hold on! They got tearaway pants. Listen, I don't like the coach, but even I got to give the devil his due. Those are pretty great.
Well, the unknown factor here, let's add a little garnish to that too. Clearly, some sort of luchador. Clearly someone who is practicing the lucha libre style. Now, Boa Silva and Antonio Rivers are no strangers to that hard cardio, to that lucha libre style. But right now, we don't know what kind of factors can be brought to this match. And Mack Wilkes, say what you will about him from the last time we saw him, certainly a tenacious and undermining sort of character here.
Certainly a convincing character. It was a three-way dance. Coach Mack against Javi Baja and our number one contender, Matthias. And Matthias picked up the victory, earned himself a Skyfire Pro Championship opportunity tonight. It was Coach Mack who walked away an ally richer. So we can say whatever we want about what a goof this guy is, what an egomaniac this guy is. He has a way of getting in the head of impressionable people. But right now, it is the Pumpline getting in the way of his victory.
And you talk about impressionable, you talk about coaching. These two are the most coachable guys I've met in professional wrestling, and they are proteges of CJ Tino, Mr. 551, who we will see later tonight.
Of course, CJ Tino in action against Eddie Roar, but right now the Pumpline looking very impressive without Mr. 551, dropping the double elbows and Silva into the cover.
And you see that seamless tag team action. They don't overstay their welcome. They're not waiting on a count from the referee. They're not looking for a distraction. They're looking to optimize their tag team abilities.
That is great tag team wrestling, Barry Sweeney. Keeping each other fresh. Quick tags. One in, one out as Rivers from the top drops the axe handle, I believe, on the bicep of the coach.
Antonio Rivers, underrated factor of his technical prowess, also his strength, where Boa has that grappling ability, that high-flying ability. Antonio Rivers got that steady base, and an iron grip on that arm.
Silva with an axe handle of his own, really zeroing in on the left arm of the coach. I'm glad you brought up the size of Rivers, because I feel like every time I see the guy, he's getting bigger. And I'm not talking in the gut. He is getting wider and stronger in terms of muscle mass.
Big clothesline in the corner there, and here comes that tag once again.
Rivers, uppercut to coach. And now sent into the knee of Silva.
And the coach surely not in his game plan right now.
Again, frequent tags, Barry. You spoke to it. Not only that, but keeping the coach isolated. As you said, not allowing the tag into El Assistante, but Coach Mack has his say. They might have no choice.
And the coach here rocking some new facial hair as well as a new partner. Certainly not accounting for any taste, but we'll see El Assistante in action and see what he has to bring.
In comes the new partner. A ringer for the coach. Dropping the leg, dropping the splash respectively into the cover.
And take nothing away from him. El Assistante, a pretty big guy himself.
It definitely has some size. Pumpline fighting from under in terms of size, in terms of power. Though, as we said, Rivers adding that mass, adding that strength of his own.
You know, and as they say, as those chops come raining in, the higher the socks, the downer the foo. And El Assistante might be down for some heavy-hitting action.
Might be down for an elbow courtesy of Boa Silva, but catches him with a lariat, dropping the opponent.
You know, and Coach Mack Wilkes in his corner there. He might have that playbook just for show.
Oh, look at this. Raking at the eyes of Silva with his feet. Referee Victor Cuentas staying right on top of it. But as an associate of Coach Mack Wilkes' cover, it should be no surprise, Barry, that El Assistante will take the low road here. Gotta be careful the Pumpline doesn't get that tag.
You know, they say defense wins championships, and it could be the story of this match here in our opening contest. That's the simple things. It's to keep it simple in the middle of that ring, isolating Boa Silva, that could turn this in the locker room's favor.
Again, the last time we saw Coach Mack Wilkes, he was competing in a triple threat against Matthias. Matthias, who is now #1 contender for the Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre Championship. It goes to show here, as this company is fledgling, as this company is growing, all it takes is potentially one win to get a championship opportunity. Coach and El Assistante, Javi Baja, they know this. That is exactly why they're not afraid to take the low road. They know exactly how much is at stake every time they step into a Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre ring.
Oh, look at this block suplex. Hits those kidneys there.
Javi Baja mouthing off at Antonio Rivers.
You know, you hate to see it. Such a young guy, great talent, you know, under the influence of this Coach Mack Wilkes, but
back suplex from Silva, dropping the coach, and he's seeing stars.
Listen, credit where credit's due here. A lot of other coaches, a lot of other people would have left Javi Baja to the curb. But look at this!
In comes Rivers. Silva makes the tag, and now Rivers with a flurry of uppercuts. Such an impressive combatant, so wise beyond his years.
Only 19 years old, running the show here in our opening contest. Whip reverse.
Big boot. And El Assistante is staggered here, Barry.
He's going to need a look at the game tape after that flying European uppercut.
Cover! And a kick out.
And the high energy of the Pumpline right now, it's palpable.
exactly what they need. They are much smaller than the opposition. They need to use that energy. They need to feed off of the Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre faithful. Take it, El Assistante, easy for me to say, off his feet. What is this?
Double leg lock. Oh, bridging back!
Gorgeous bridge from both men, but broken up by Coach Mack Wilkes. He saw how devastating that was for his squadron.
You know, the strain on the groin alone, absolutely devastating hold there. And look at this. Boa Silva flying in with a dropkick.
You have eyes in the back of your head against the pump line. Look at Silva zeroing in on El Assistante.
Oh! And what? It's a Gary right in the button.
Step it up, but El Assistante won't go down. The code breaker instead sends him into the corner, and Coach Mack tags in.
Wow, what a big boot!
Just levels Silva, but in comes Rivers with a tag. I'm not sure if Coach saw it.
Trucked him like Marshawn Lynch here, but Antonio Rivers ran those European uppercuts.
Yeah, the uppercut's really the ace in the hole. Look at this, Javi Baja behind the official's back. A flagrant shot to both Silva and Rivers with that clutch. Give me a break.
Case in point, even when Javi Baja's on the injury reserve, he's still dangerous.
F5 means 1, 2, 3. Come on.
You hate to see it.
Simple, the Pumpline had this matchup won, and they were screwed by the numbers game. They were screwed by the intervention of Javi Baja. You talked about credit where credit is due, give the devil his due. So altruistic of Coach Mack Wilkes to keep Javi Baja around, even though he's on the injured reserve. I think we're seeing exactly why he kept Javi Baja around.
And it's a damn shame to see it. You know, this great athletes in this match, and Javi Baja could be among them, but he's cutting corners just to get ahead.
Let's throw it back to Ario Amin.